About a week ago, I was at the gym with a friend. We were basically just chatting, talking about casual stuff as we always do. However, this time something was different. He kind of started mentioning our classmates because, me and my friend are classmates and we're in this certain school for the first year. However, our classmates most of them have been in that school for a longer time. And so we just kind of started talking about them, what do we think of them, until he said to me that he had beef with a certain classmate. I was actually really surprised at first because I thought that they got along well. Because, usually when I see them together, I see that they're basically having fun together and chatting and, being friends. However, that was really shocking to me, and when he mentioned that fact, he started kind of saying that most of our classmates talk behind our backs. Even though me and my friend have only been in this school for about a year, he still knows a lot about this school and the people because he has been friends with those people that have been in the school for much longer time than he has been in the school. So he is kind of in those group chats and those social circles where they talk about those newer people in the school. He started mentioning the fact that people also talk behind my back, which I firstly didn't even know that people were talking about me because I'm kind of new in the school, and I didn't even know that they had kind of formed an opinion about me. So I started asking more about those classmates from my friend. And bro, he said a lot of red flags about them to me. Firstly, they always kind of organize parties and organize meetups or whatever. And also he, my friend who I was at the gym with, never get invited to those parties, which I think is kind of fine. Obviously they can have their own social circles or friend groups. However, one time I actually invited those friends to my house, and so it's kind of weird that they are never inviting me to their houses and those parties and whatever. And they were talking behind our backs, and he said that one of my classmates talked shit about my Instagram post or whatever. Some people might not like some certain content, but these are just motivational quotes. What is wrong with you if you don't even like those motivational quotes and you're just shitting on them? And my friend also said that one of my classmates organized a really big party with 30 or 40 people, and of course he wasn't invited and I wasn't also invited. But what is crazy, and my friend also said that it's really crazy, is that I have actually invited that friend who organized that party to my house 2 times, and he doesn't even invite me to a really big party where he invites a ton of people, even though I've invited him to my house, which is really weird. When I think about it, this is really fucking crazy when you get invited to a small scale party or meetup I organized, and you still don't invite that person to a really big party he did. And I'm not too mad about that I didn't get invited to that specific party because I don't really like parties. I'm not that kind of party person or that mass drinking person or whatever. But it's just crazy that he doesn't even briefly think about inviting me, and he just, So as I talked with my friend a bit more, I kind of started to lose respect for my classmates, and I'm kind of thinking that they are these fake friends that people online talk about, that talk behind your back, because a lot of people have those kinds of fake friends that they maybe think that they are friends with them, but those friends actually are not deep down friends with them, and they're kind of fake friends. So bro, I'm telling you, if you relate to my situation and you feel also you have fake friends like I do, then I don't really think that you should worry. I really think that you should give attention to only those people who actually care about you. Nowadays I'm very selective about who I talk to or who I give attention to, because if I give attention to those fake friends, then I might not even connect to those people who may be real friends to me, and then I may not have like any friends. And so I'm really selective nowadays about who I actually talk to. Bro, that I recommend to you as well. If you feel like you have fake friends, then please just don't even give attention to them. You will just waste your time. You will just waste your, years of when you actually want to live and experience those connections and maybe build like a brotherhood feeling or whatever. But if you give attention to those fake friends and end up in those like social groups where you are the punching bag, then you just waste your time. At the end of the day, I'm not really mad about the fact that I have fake friends and that there are like people in my life that don't really give a shit about me and don't really respect me that much and don't invite me and all that kind of stuff, because it's lesson learned. And nowadays I just hang out with people who really give like their full attention to me, and so I give my full attention to them. That way I actually build stronger friendships, because I hang out with those friends a lot more that respect me and give attention to me. And so yeah, I'm kind of building this connection way more with those real friends, and that those friends are like for life, Bro, hanging out with those special or real friends is a really awesome experience, because that is like a really good way to spend time and to build connection and have fun, make jokes, whatever. You're just with your kind of brothers, just experiencing life, maybe going outside, riding bicycles, or just talking even. I don't really need to have a certain activity to have fun with my friends. I can just talk to them, and that is basically all I need. I just want to chat with them and have a conversation, and that is basically all that could be in a real friendship, that they don't really have to be friends with you because of a certain activity. Many people build friendships around kind of certain activities, like maybe vaping or gaming or gambling or whatever, which is crazy to me. If that activity disappears, then you're no longer friends anymore, because your friendships only involve that activity. And second of all, you can't really get to know each other if you're only like focused on that activity. Maybe vaping or like those kind of special parties where you only drink and do nothing more. And so that's why I'm really only looking for real friendships. This video is kind of rushed because I'm going on a trip in like 7 hours and I haven't gone to sleep yet. So I hope you got some advice out of this you can use. And yeah, thanks for watching, bro. See you in the next video.